Which among us, and she must be found before she burns this whole place to the ground. Away, 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 away. She's been looking around, she's the talk of the town since she came here on All Hallows Eve. She'll corrupt all the women and ruin all the men before finally taking a lead. Oh, deny all you want, but I know what she's done, and I know that she's up to no good. But by calling us heathens, you're denying the demons that live in your own neighborhood. Away, just stay out of the woods, 'cause she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. 'Cause the witch has the power and it is witching hours, so you better off elsewhere tonight. Oh, grab your pitchforks and start your fire. Grab your loved ones and run for your lives. There's a witch among us and she must be found before she burns this whole place to the ground. Away, away, away. Just stay out of the woods, 'cause she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. 'Cause the witch has the power and it is witching hours, so you better off elsewhere tonight. Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Off the Grill podcast, the only show that has been referred to as a triple penetration of knowledge, humor, and timelessness. What's going on, folks? And just remember, Iris loves you. That was a good joke, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Oh, fuck. How are we this week? Good? Are we good? I hope so. Certainly I do. I don't know. Who cares? I don't have a fucking thing to talk about this week. I woke up literally 20 minutes ago. So I don't know. This week is brought to you, however, by Monster. Whatever the fuck this is. Zero sugar Monster Energy Ultra Watermelon. That's it. Those are things. Boy, isn't it good. I got nothing, folks. Off the Grill podcast is brought to you by Casey Anthony Trash Bag. So tough, even a toddler couldn't tear them. Big bold corn in the cups with big itty two hands. When you think mouthful of fun, think BBC. And last but not least, AshleyMadison.com. When you want your secret liaisons to absolutely become public, talk to AshleyMadison.com. Good. Please like, share, subscribe, all that fucking dumb shit. Do it now, please. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Spread this shit around because these fucking stupid fucking shows are doing worse and worse every week. It's really sucking my will to live. So, do it. Also, if you have any cocaine, send it my way. And just, I'm in that kind of mood. I want to do a whole bunch of it. Let's not fucking, let's not pretend anymore. Not anymore, but let's not pretend right now. Who cares? Frankly, I'll do it on fucking stream. I'll do enough at once and then you get to see something fun. I'll make sure as I'm clutching my chest that I grab the camera and, you can see me fall out of the chair or whatever. Oh, fuck. Dan, good to see ya. How are ya? Brian Trash, what's up, sir? And old Billy Bean. Oh, it says Merry Christmas, Deacon Taylor. Yeah, whatever. And he says, what is your signature Christmas recipe? Well, I fucking hate Christmas, so I don't think about it. So I don't have one. I don't do anything. I've thought about this year, but I don't know for who, making one of those fucking Gordon Ramsay beef Wellingtons. But gotta have a job to get money for beef Wellington. So, I don't know, that actually should be coming to an end soon. That, whatever. I guess, on the good news front, I got rid of all those fucking flaming hot Mountain Dews finally. Finally. So, I have a little cashola. Maybe I could fucking turn that into a beef Wellington. But I won't. He says Sauce's signature would be his hot buttered saucy nuts. You card. Dan says if you do go to the Carradine route, I'm not gonna fucking kill myself jerking off. I'm just not. What does this star do? What did that do, Dan? I just put a star on your comment. You gotta let me know. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a really good feature. Holy shit. It doesn't do anything for you guys. But for me on this end, damn, that's cool. That actually put me in a good mood for no reason. When you star the comments here on this side, they go into a column so you can remember to discuss these things later. That's cool. Great. Shit. Brian Trash asked if I'm a Grinch. Yeah, a little bit, man. A little bit. Those more so like thrust upon me than anything else. I got a family that fucking can't get along because they're kind of pieces of shit. And, I don't like being around them. And not that I don't want like being around them. I don't like being around them together. Like my family group together is the most hateable bunch of fucking miserable piles of shit. They never get they don't get along. They fucking bitch, and it's clicky too because it's very hypocritical. It's, you never fucking know who's mad at whom and whatever the fuck. You like that little English there? Who's mad at whom? Ooh. And it's not a good time. They tell the same most of them will tell the same couple of stories over and over. It's like, I get it. I see you enough times a year where you shouldn't be telling me the same fucking stories. When I only see you once or twice a year, I get it. That's cool. Maybe fucking, hey, whatever. I'm not fucking sin free as far as that goes. I've certainly told people stories that they've heard before. I just also am a better storyteller than any of them. So even if I'm telling you a story, God, I just brushed my teeth. That really does not taste good right now. Let's switch to Poland Spring Origin. Just for a little while. Someone reminded me about 8 o'clock to go back to that monster. Because this show ain't going to make it without it, I don't think. Of course it will. I mean, it's not going to make it. It sucks and nobody watches it. But, well, not nobody. I mean, I love you guys, but you know what I mean. Because it's not as if Monster is like an immediate fucking reaction. It still does kind of have to go through the proper channels within the body. So, yeah. Yeah, basically just to kind of finish that old question off there, Brian. Just not a real big fan of those gatherings. It's not that I don't like my family. I mean, penis and penis and penis, jism, cum. Just people doing things. Oh yeah, better get this out of the way. Better do that. I'm not get it out of the way, but Dan says any drink that causes diarrhea I cannot endorse. I don't know what you're referring to. If you were talking about that Monster, you just have a weak body, and that's a you problem. Don't go fucking putting your problems on Monster. Dan said, did you report me for hate speech? I report you for any speech. Brian says, you see the new Netflix TCM trailer? No, but I guess we will. I guess we'll, spend some time on the show today watching that. We'll see. Brian says, that's why I'm in New York and my family is in Wisconsin. Yeah, I mean, it's one of several reasons I moved to New Jersey for 5 years and wouldn't have come home if I didn't have to. It's a great excuse to just, work's busy. In which it's also true, but what are you going to do? I don't know. You know what? This will be the fucking test if any of those fucking assholes watch the show. You can't fucking support me in anything. Who knows? I'm not saying they don't. I'm just this will be a great way. I'm sure I'll find out if they've heard this, and that's fine because then at least I'll know. Cable Channel 11 says Finding SAUCEY. Is it anything like Finding Nemo 3? No, it's nothing like that. I actually just literally couldn't fucking think of an episode title this morning. Partly because I took a nap. So stupid to say, like 3 in the morning. I woke back up around 9 because I had to ship those last 5 fucking sodas off. And I wasn't going to have a vehicle later in the day, so I had to do it right when they opened. So I just, while I was waiting for the post office to open, I set the show up and just couldn't think of anything. Hit the old Twitter. There was nothing jumping out at me. Probably because my brain wasn't working, frankly. But I don't know, it's just some K-pop fucking garbage, and I've done it before, so why not do it again? Garbage. I know that's not what K-pop sounds like, but wouldn't it be better if it did? Billy says, I hate family gathering bullshit. Yeah, it sucks. Especially when, like, there's almost nobody in my family that likes the shit that I like, so I have nothing to talk to them about. I have to listen to them talk about their job. Or, again, how this family member said this or didn't do this. Or, you know, I saw them drive by the house. They didn't beat the car horn. And again, none of them are from the South, but I mean, let's be honest. I don't use the Southern accent generally, unless I am, you know, I guess, unless I'm fucking mimicking someone that is from the South. The Southern accent is used for people of low intelligence. You know, it's just what it is. It's my Northern bias. Is there such a thing as Northern privilege? Sean says, I won't admit to anything, just saying. Well, I don't know what to say to that, except, good to see you, boyo. Oh, glad to have you back in the fold. Hope you're having a lovely, lovely evening. And I just hope you don't go the way of Owen Slater. Sean says, also went to Monster Mania and no one showed. Very upset. Come on, you cunt. Oh, Dan asks, what family members do you guys in chat hate being around at Christmas? Yeah, actually, that's not a bad thing. Name some names. I don't need names, but who cares? I mean, also, your family doesn't watch this show, so go ahead and name names. But yeah, I don't know. Any of that shit would be very interesting. Billy says, everyone not my sister or my kid. Oh, fuck. Brian, I gotta get back to that. Hold on. You need to find it. Jesus Christ. Brian's in the old queue. So he's gonna watch that old trailer. That one, I don't know why it was Southern. I have no fucking clue. Dan says, SAUCEY is what I called my ex's clitoris. So guess who's getting put on timeout? Yeah, I really want. I wish I could do that more often. I just, you know. Just so you guys know, if I ever do make it even like semi-big, even if I get to like 1,000 fucking subs to where like I can get 20 or 30 people, I will start just fucking handing out timeout fucking punishments at will, you know. But you know, when this show kind of relies on you guys being fucking topical or funny or whatever the fuck, because I'm worthless. You know, gotta keep you all around. Ben Grimm, what's going on? And Ben said, just watched some erotic nun drama from the director of Robocop. Yo, it's funny you say that, because I actually watched Robocop for the first time over the weekend. I think it was Saturday night. And Really, really hated it. No, I'm lying. It was fucking fun, dude. It was old fucking Kurtwood Smith or whatever the fuck his name is. Like when I saw that fucking guy, whatever what the fuck it cares. The main, like the good villain. I don't consider the dick in a suit to be the main villain. You know, or the dad from that '70s show. Like I'm, oh, that looks like the dad from that '70s show, but I'm like, this isn't old enough for him to look that way. I feel like he aged like fucking milk. Which I guess most white people do. Fucking dude's a badass. I was reading afterwards, just kind of different choices they made. They made the choice to have him wear glasses so he looked more like an intellectual, instead of just some big brawny fucking retard. They can be outsmarted by the robotic cop. That's a title for a movie. Yeah, that was a fucking great choice because that makes him stand out, but it also makes him more of a threat, because you kind of with that fucking that Ed Nino whatever the fucking penis suck bot. That was kind of your brawny bully, the bad guy in there because I don't know how to stairs. Oops. It was fucking really fun. In the quote, the line, "Bitches leave," is probably the best line in cinema now to me. Anything that's ever been written, ad-libbed, what have you. Eventually, I'll remember to fucking clip that, and that'll be one of the drops on the show. And you know how I use the drops, just fucking at whim or at will, I guess. On a whim. So, how's the audio? I know I'm doing a lot of mumbling because I'm fucking miserable, but isn't that good? I don't even pretend to fucking hide it. Just a piece of shit. Yeah. I don't know if I want to watch the sequel, so just because things that are alluded to, there's no story spoilers or anything in the IMDb trivia things, but it's just the way it's alluded to that it's less than, and Peter Weller's not in the third one. I don't know. I'm sure I'll get around to it, but I'm not in any hurry. I might watch Robocop again before I fucking check either of those out. And I don't think I'll fucking touch the remake because that's something that I've heard since that came out that's not a good movie. I don't know if it's true, but I ain't got time for that shit. I'm in the middle of Dirty Harry. I stopped that because, I wanted to get some sleep. I started that last night after the game went off the air. The Broncos are terrible, by the way. Just as none. I only go around family I like during the holidays and really any other time. Love my Christmas too much to let shitty family members ruin it. And there are plenty. Yeah. That's a good policy. I just don't give a shit. Honestly. Christmas is really a holiday I could fucking just never think of again and be fine. Oh, Mikey Dying Breeze says, hello, you saucy son bitch, and hello, YouTube. It's your favorite American trucker checking in from Georgia. And you're watching the saucy one himself. Make sure we hit the like button. Yeah, hit the fucking like button. What are we doing here? And Billy says, I'm the black sheep because I don't go to church, yet I have aunts and uncles who have aunts. My aunts and uncles who have affairs and sell coke and end up in prison who are still better than me because they talk to the spaghetti monster. Yeah, luckily that's the one thing is that I pretty much live There's only one aunt. She's a great aunt. I don't see her ever. And I don't like her. No one really likes her. She's a fucking holier than thou cunt. I really don't care if this gets back to her. It's my grandmother's sister. Who cares? And just like I grew up in a family of heathens. Fucking. I ain't got time for church. But I mean, I never bought into that shit anyway. Brian Trash says most people are stupid. Ain't that a fact? Dan says, personally, I hate my brother's wife. I'm multitasking right now because she's picking up some homemade cookies, and I have to make sure the dumbass doesn't drop them. How about smother her? Get a pillow. Maybe fucking hit her in the back of the head. And then just hold that pillow down. Yeah. Brian says most people don't talk horror. Well, that's true, but that's not the only thing I talk about. But they're all just like, I don't know, they just fucking, they have very like Jeff Dunham senses of humor too. So like none of this shit that I joke about, you guys know the fucking disgusting sense of humor I have. They don't go for it. They don't laugh and go, oh my God. And I don't need to be fucking treated that way. Sean says, new Matrix trailer came out today. I like what I'm seeing so far. Yeah, I don't really care about that, to be honest. I like the first Matrix a lot. I actually just watched it again the other day. That was a really fucking... I was thinking about that, too. Like, that movie gave me a lot of enjoyment as a kid. And, like, it's one of those fucking that I really kept and I thought about a lot. To the point where, like, several SmackDown games in a row, there was at least one Matrix. Always a Neo, but, I had tried my hand, and they really didn't look much like Keanu Reeves. Past that, sunglasses that really didn't match at all. Did have black hair. Sometimes it would be green for no reason. Leather pants and like the earlier SmackDown games. I'm thinking like SmackDown 2, where you could only like swap. It would be you could have legs, a body, and a head. More or less. I think you could edit the head by SmackDown 2, but like the body was just like the Draws preset, so it's just fucking all tattooed up, which there's no reason for. But yeah, I don't know. I forget what the fuck the point was. Oh, I was always poor and didn't go to the movies, so I missed 2 and 3. Didn't care to watch them on home video or whatever. And then I've only heard that they're terrible in the years since, so I've never bothered. So this fucking new one doesn't do anything for me. Let's go back to the monster, huh? Ben says, I don't live near my family besides a cousin, so we don't see each other that much for holidays. Mom's side in Europe, dad's side in the Dakotas. Oh, fun. That's where I want to go, the Dakotas. Ugh. Well, yeah, speaking of, that's what I wanted to get to. I want to give a little shout out. Please tell me I think you're okay. I didn't. To old Corey from S'mores and Doors. It is his birthday today. So if you're friends with him on, I don't know, Twitter or here, I guess, leave a little happy birthday message on the most recent S'mores and Doors video, or tweet to him or whatever the fuck, or I don't know, Facebook or something. But Of course, as is going to be tradition from now on, we have a song for Corey. Corey, happy birthday.
It's your birthday today. Woo-hoo! What does that mean? I guess I'll try to explain that many years ago on this day, it was the first time your parents saw your beautiful face.
Oh, such a cute little baby.
And 9 months before that magical day, your dad probably took your mom out on a date, and they were having a good time. They were dancing and drinking wine.
We're gonna live forever!
And when they got home, they were horny as hell, and your dad threw your mom down on the bed, and he tore her panties off, and his wee-wee was hard as a rock.
I'm so horny.
And at this point, your mom wanted to give your dad head, but your dad also wanted to give your mom head, so they formed a 69.
Sit on my face.
And your mom came at least 3 times. And then your dad was so excited to get inside your mom that he forgot to put a condom on, and when he realized his mistake, he had ejaculated, and it was too late.
You're not on the pill, are you?
And then your mom got pregnant, and your dad started crying. He wanted your mom to get an abortion, but your mom really wanted a child.
Damn it!
And 9 months later, you were born. And 5 months later, your parents got a divorce. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, darling. I hope it's a good one. Let's see here. Well, in the comments. Just says, Sean McManus, if my plane ticket and hotel are paid for, why not? I would be there, Sean McManus. But I'm kind of picky about my hotels and travel. That's what Jess sounds like to me. And Dan says Sean L was there sucking off Evil Ed in the alley. Yeah. And trash is like drugs better than people. Yeah. A lot of the time. Dan, going back to Kurtwood, fucking in Robocop. It's one of the best villain roles ever. I really can't disagree. He's just like cutthroat, vicious, funny, like, but without being like slapsticky, just like he's only funny because he's fucking mean, like it's not like the Joker or some shit like that, which, yeah, I like the Joker. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to shit talk the Joker. In the fucking gore in that movie, man, it's top notch. Like when that fucking the retard bot 6,000, fucking blows that executive away. That's amazing. The things that happen. I mean, dude, it's a 30 some odd year old movie, so I don't care about spoilers, but I'm not gonna tread too lightly, I guess. But in a way, fucking Robocop becomes Robocop. That scene right before or whatever, where he meets his demise, his human demise. Fucking, they blow his hand off. That's like oh fuck. Which, from what I was reading, I'm sure I watched the because you don't see it, so I watched just like the plain old rated R cut. Can you fly, Bobby? It's fucking hilarious. And in the scene where it fucking one of the gentlemen in the movie gets that spike to the neck. Just the fucking they just like took a bucket of fake blood and just like threw it all over Robocop. It's fantastic. God damn it, I love that movie. I really like that's fuck. It's so rare nowadays that like I watch a movie that I haven't seen and enjoy it that much, and B, enjoy it in a way where I can get like excited about it. Because there's like a lot, like Saint Maud I enjoyed a lot, but like it's not a movie to get excited about. Same with Censor, like they're good movies. I enjoyed watching them. I enjoyed the ride. Nice slow little ride, little fucking kiddie ride in that regard. As far as to make a comparison, they're not kid movies. Fuck it, let your kids watch. Who cares? Who am I to tell you no? But just fucking, yeah, man. I dug that. I dug that a lot. Lawrence says he's watching on his phone because the power's out. Well, I hope that changes for you soon, but I do want to tell you this is how you get a virus on your phone. Dan says Robocop is better than Terminator. So, another bombshell for you guys. I've never seen Terminator, at least not that I remember. It's been on as a kid, I remember, but I wasn't paying attention, so I don't count it. But I don't have to see it to fucking tell you that that's true. It's not opinion, it's fact. Robocop is better than Terminator. And Lauren agrees. God damn it. Sean says, Cobra assault cannon, state of the art. Bang, bang. And Sean says that's hard for him because he grew up with both. And he says, Robocop 2 is an underrated sequel, but Terminator 2 is way better. Jess says, well, I like them both. It's Def Terminator way before Robocop for me. Dan says, can we invite her on a special Festivus episode? I'm fucking 10 minutes behind. Jesus Christ. I think you're talking about my fucking twat of an aunt. And so, no, we can't. She'll try to sell you some fucking Avon. One of those fucking shitty overpriced makeup overpriced but still trashy makeup companies. Prices Dan the good kind of cookies. Dan doesn't deal in that kind of thing. He's a Mormon. Dan kind of reconfirming my biases. I know someone who saw a very early test screening and said Matrix 4 was garbage. Brian's trying to get Dan to commit murder. And yeah, he said this a couple hundred times. Dan's favorite film of 2021 was Candyman. It just says first Matrix was good, 2 and 3 are boring and get worse as they go. The third one almost doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And now I almost lost a game of Trivial Pursuit because there was a question about one of those two movies, and I didn't have the fucking foggiest idea. Yeah. Ben says Dad's sides from near Deadwood, also like 20 minutes from Sturgis. Oof. Yeah. So maybe, because that's easy to fucking put together. It's, it's literally a fucking acoustic guitar. I don't play the guitar, but I have, old Johnny from the fucking Scarecrow Show could probably get that done. We might be able to do that sometime. So maybe I will have to do a cover of that. We'll see. Holy shit. Holiday Styles in the house. God damn. Dan says Corey is snorting snow out of Mel's hole as we speak. Dan says, imagine the strippers coming out of there. I don't want to. Oof. Sean is correcting me on the fag bot from Robocop, the erectile dysfunction 209. I'd buy that for $1. Now that meme makes a little more sense. I mean, it still doesn't make sense, but yeah, you know. Holiday Style says alcohol and antipsychotic pills don't mix. Saturday night blackout. I don't even want to find out what I did or said at the club or after party. If I don't wake up in a jail cell, it's a win, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty fucking simple rule to have. Like, as long as I don't end up in jail, baby. Nope, haven't seen Terminator. Haven't seen Total Recall. Not really a big Arnold Schwarzenegger fan. I don't like the guy, so never bothered to watch most of his movies. Like I've seen Jingle All the Way and hate it. Phil Hartman's fantastic in it, though. The fuck else have I seen? I don't remember. I'm sure I've seen one or two, but I've seen one or two of the Conans and don't really remember anything about them, which, Dan says, what are your thoughts on today's Juicy Smollett trial? Don't know. Dan says, not really steak. I just like the special underpants. And Jess says, sorry, scripts are late. I'll still try and get them out this week. Yeah, okay. I've heard that before. Make it snappier. Oh, he didn't pull the trigger. Dan, that's not funny. Predator, Commando. Yeah, no, none of them. You know what? Let's fucking take a look to see what I've seen. Been in fucking everything. Shut the fuck up, Wikipedia. I gave you money 6 years ago. You don't get any more. No. Fucking nothing yet. I saw Twins years ago. Don't remember a whole lot of it. I've seen Kindergarten Cop. That one's fine. No. Last Action Hero I've seen, that was okay, actually. I don't remember much of it, but if I don't have a memory of hatred to it, it couldn't have been too bad. Batman and Robin, I guess. It's not really his movie, but I take what I can get. Maggie, I wanted to watch. I forgot about it until just now, actually. So, yeah, what is that, like 5 out of like 150 fucking things? Dude, listen, say whatever the fuck you want about the dude, but you can't say he didn't work his fucking ass off. Dan says Commando is the 80s action one-liner king. Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm not a big fucking action movie guy. I only say that because I don't really watch them. They don't appeal to me to like sit down and fuck. That's why, I'm 29 years old and I just saw RoboCop. It's like, yeah, I don't care. Who gives a shit? But yeah, I like on RoboCop that it's like 1991 and Detroit has not only filed bankruptcy or declared bankruptcy or whatever, but it's just such a fucking wasteland, And like that movie came out in 87, I believe, and 4 years later, it's gonna just be absolutely unrecognizable and untenable. He was the last action hero. Yeah, I haven't seen Predator. Who cares? It's funny, I've seen Predator 2, and that was actually kind of cool. Which is, I actually know more, like, Predator 2 is actually found root in my lexicon. I guess I don't know what the fuck exactly I mean to say, but like they Ice Cube samples lines from that movie in the song "The Predator," which is a fantastic song and fantastic album. One of my all-time favorite albums, by the way. But there's that fucking Jamaican guy at the beginning of the song. Gary Busey is a line that's quoted in that. Not quoted, but sampled. As they used to say back in the day. Sean says, have you seen Die Hard? I have seen Die Hard. I do like Die Hard a lot. I like Die Hard 2 is fine, and Die Hard with a Vengeance is fantastic. I think I started whatever the next sequel was and then quit. I don't remember. Like, it might have been 10 minutes. I just immediately saw that it wasn't going to be any good. Don't care. And Sean says Predator 2 underrated sequel. Is there anything overrated? Are there overrated sequels? I don't know. Holiday says F is for Family. New season is fucking hilarious. I keep fucking forgetting that that's out already. Like every other season had been released in like May, like spring. So like I knew that it was coming. But come on, you fucking whore. Great. Dan. So like I know that it's out and I just fucking like forget because it's not like, hey, springtime, let's go watch that, but I'll get to it. I'm happy to hear that it's fucking hilarious. So, and I've seen the first 4 episodes of the new season of Curb, and those are all fucking hilarious. I've seen that movie when I was a kid. Again, I guess my mom watched that. Actually, both of my parents watched that. I'm not gonna watch it. I mean, I've seen Roadhouse. I guess would be an action movie, right? I've seen that. Again, I'm just not a big. I have fucking the first 3 Rambo movies on Blu-ray. I've never seen them. Never seen a second of them. But all new. Dan, that second one is not funny. Point Break, I've seen. Yeah, I've seen Point Break. That's solid. Didn't they remake that? I feel like they did. Yeah, but it seems like something that was it wasn't even bad. It was just completely forgettable because I don't think I've heard anyone talk about it since. I might be making it up. I might fucking just be, making movies in my brain. Bills are playing tonight. Soon, in fact. Sean says the remake is trash. Well, I don't know what you want me to do about it. I guess I'm happy that, words. Yeah, I guess I'm happy that fucking I didn't make it up. I don't know. Oh, so this Juicy Smollett thing. Not streaming. I don't want to watch the fucking thing. Give me the fucking keynotes. All right, this is from the AP Wire on Twitter. Breaking. Juicy Smollett testifies, quote, there was no hoax, unquote. During his trial on charges he lied to Chicago police about a racist anti-gay attack. Two brothers have testified that Smollett, who is gay and black, paid them $3,500 to carry out a fake attack. So, I mean, does it go further in the article? Because it should, really. Because, I mean, that's not any different than what we've known. That's been his assertion since it happened. But I staged me time if I could. He had gone through several hours of testimony, saying he wrote the $3,500 check to Abimbola Osundaru for nutrition and training advice. Asked by his defense attorney if he asked Osundaru payment for some kind of hoax, Smollett replied, "Never." Attorney Nenye Uche asked again if he planned a hoax. No, there was no hoax. He also said absolutely not when asked if he gave him fucking Osundaro and his brother $100 to pay for supplies for the fake attack. Smollett told jurors he had just returned from a trip and was walking home after buying a sandwich around 2 a.m. What famous actor goes to buy because it's a Subway sandwich too, like they left out the brand, but what fucking famous actor is going to get a Subway sandwich at 2 a.m? Back on January 29th, 2019, when someone yelled a racist, homophobic remark, Smollett said he turned around to confront the person who he said towered over him. Standing up in the Chicago courtroom, Smollett demonstrated how he said the man walked quickly towards him and pointed at his left temple to show where the man hit him. I would like to think I landed a punch, but I don't know if it landed. Let me bring the cash. Smollett, yeah, this is the fucking biggest thing that makes no sense. Smollett said he assumed the person who attacked him was white because he used a racial slur and shouted MAGA country, an apparent reference to then President Donald Trump's campaign. So listen, if you were like almost anywhere else in the world but Chicago, I might believe the MAGA country thing. Chicago ain't MAGA country, and there ain't no one around there that fucking would say otherwise. I'm a black man in America. I do not trust the police. I am also a well-known figure at the time that I am openly a gay man. Yeah, but you're not like you were on a Fox show. Like nobody's fucking recognizing you at 2 a.m, dude. Especially not to go, oh, MAGA country. When Webb asked the brother's testimony that Smollett recruited him for a hoax, Smollett replied, asked about the brother's testimony. Fully false, 100% false. So, okay, yeah, there's nothing to say. There's nothing really to talk about. He's still just, affirming that he didn't pay them. So he's a lying fucking douchebag, apparently. I don't know. Billy says the Boz and Stone Cold was good. Lance Henriksen is the lead baddie. How does I need to see the uncut Die Hard 4? I can't even sit through part 5. Sean says Speed is a great 90s action film. Yeah. Ben says the Boston Oklahoma Sooners legend. Also, we got a new coach today. Yeah, he's a defensive coordinator from somewhere, I thought, right? Sean rewatched Event Horizon yesterday. Yeah, that's a good one. That's real good. I do wish, I mean, obviously everyone says that, they wish that all the kind of deleted scenes or whatever the fuck could have been kind of restored for that Blu-ray release. But I wish it, more so than that even, like I'd keep that fucking disappeared. If we had gotten that movie with the amount of time that it actually needed to fucking be perfect, or as close to perfect as possible. Basically, without them having, hey, we need to fucking release this because Titanic's not ready. I think that'd be fucking like a sufficient kind of. Well, if we can't get that fucking weird orgy scene added back in. Ben says he also said he did drugs and jerked off with one of the dudes previously. That doesn't shock me. Drugs and jerking off just kind of goes together. Because as well as at the time the rich guy Swain went to buy his own sandwich. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, no dude's going for Subway 2 a.m. No rich dude, and no famous rich guy's going to get his own anything. And Billy says we were on a polar vortex. He's like, I'm a fat fuck, and as cold as it was, I'm eating air pie that night. Yeah. Oh yeah. Not that year, but Buffalo had like just fucking like almost a month of like negative temperatures, which even for up here is not common. You know, like it's Buffalo gets a lot of snow. It's not terribly cold, you know. Ben says Clemson defensive coordinator, but he was Oklahoma DC for 12 years before that. Yeah, I couldn't remember where he's from. But Sean says I agree. Wish I could see all the deleted footage. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, fuck him. I hope he goes to jail, prison, whatever the fuck. He's a lying jerk off. Like, there's enough problems in this fucking country without some jerk off making shit up for sympathy and to hopefully fucking con a few people out of roles in fucking shitty TV shows or movies. Doesn't he have a brother that was in like the Mighty Ducks or something? I'm not gonna look it up. I don't care that much, but I think he does. Oh, before I forget, let's see if we can take a look at this. Texas Chainsaw Massacre trailer. I want to find one that's not on some dude's channel. Bear with me, folks. 105,000 views. It's got to be pretty solid. Shut the fuck up. Yo, what's up, Corey Ross? Share the tab audio. Hopefully this doesn't get pulled. Hopefully it doesn't lag either. In 1974, a horror legend was born. In 2022, the face of madness returns. February 18th. All right. Well, that's a thing. Okay. Yeah. Fancy, I guess. It's, I don't know. I'm not a big fucking fan of that franchise past like the first movie. I like Texas Chainsaw 3D as well, but I don't know. I wouldn't fucking say it's a great movie though. I like it, and I can't fucking. And but I guess I'll probably just kind of fucking wait and see. But it does seem kind of fucking lame. That he's like smashing through fucking boards to get to It's reminiscent of fucking Halloween 2007. Like so much so that it's kind of it. I'd call it lifted. I don't know. What ifs, dog? There we are. Holiday says Buffalo gave us Griselda rap group. Oh fuck yeah, baby! Fucking West Side Gun. I went to see Conway the Machine back in October, I think. Early, I don't know, September, October. It was a fucking good show, actually. Not all. I've never been to a rap show before, so I didn't know. I've been to plenty of fucking rock shows or whatever. So but I didn't know how many openers are there or whatever the fuck, and there are 50. They do 2 songs that are too long. There were a couple that were good. The one cat's name is SK to God. He's from Baltimore. He was pretty solid. Fuck else. There was one other that I don't remember. Conway was good. I just fucking the level of fucking weed smoke in the air though. It's not that it's the weed, literally just fucking you couldn't see. It fucked with your eyes. So I hung out at the bar and they had a bunch of this. They have bars inside the venue where you can kind of stand at the bar and watch the stage and be cool. But there's also a bar and the main foyer, whatever the fuck thing. I kind of spent most of Conway's fucking. I wasted all the standing around on the openers like a fucking asshole. Got high, got drunk. It was a good time. Good music. It was good fucking the hometown kids. So white, black, Spanish, Asian. Well, there were no Asians, but just fucking bro. Here, even with COVID, just fucking pass the blunt. However, I went with people that were well prepared, so I didn't have to do any shit like that. And of course, fucking Rick James. I mean, he's the greatest. But Sean says TCM's going to be trash. I'm not looking forward to it. But again, like I said, I'm not a big fan of that franchise. I'll say this, and I know this is fucking probably going to catch flack from a lot of you. I don't like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I watched it over the summer because I hadn't, and one of the movies I wanted to get in for that the Slaughterport kind of fucking 80s retrospective thing we did. And dude, it's a shame that fucking pile of shit came out the same day that Night of the Creeps did, because that's a lot of the reason Night of the Creeps tanked at the box office, and that it's only in the last probably 10, maybe 15 years or so. It's kind of probably 20 years or so, and 15, 20 years now, it's kind of fucking gathered a cult following or whatever. It did really piss poor numbers, and I'm pretty positive it's because of that fucking abortion. TCM3's garbage. The one with McConaughey's terrible. I don't like the remake. I haven't seen the sequel to the remake. I didn't like the remake when I watched it in 2003. I didn't like it fucking when I watched it this Halloween-ish season or whatever. So I don't have these fucking delusions of grandeur with this series anyway, but I didn't see Leatherface because why would I? But Sean says he hears screenings were a disaster. Ben says, I'll wait to judge it till I watch it. Yeah, and like I said, Style says, that looked like stir-fried shit standard for the TCM series. Yeah. So I'm not alone in that, I guess. And Billy says, yeah, because the last remakes were fantastic. Well, I think this is a sequel. This is more fucking bullshit that the Halloween franchise is at the root of, the fucking, well, we're going to cut out all the other sequels, which in this case is not a bad thing. But it's going to be a direct sequel 72 years later. But Ben says, unless you trust random people's opinions on the internet, you don't know. Yeah, I don't trust anyone. DTA, you sorry son of a bitch. Brian says, the original TCM and part 2 are good. That's half true. But fuck all the others. No more reboots, no more sequels. I'm Rick James, bitch. Yeah. I want to say fucking, I don't know, my buddy's a bigger fan than I am. I like him because, like, they have kind of that old school fucking style still. It's not that, like, trap garbage. I fucking hate modern rap. It's just dog shit. And I'm only 29, so it's not a case of, well, you don't understand. But I do dig him, but fucking he was kind of like convinced that they were both gonna kind of at least pop on for a song or two, But whatever. 03 remake was good. I don't agree. Fucking Jessica Biel is A-okay, but Arlie Ermy, he's good. He's like, he does his thing. He does it well, but that movie's not good. That's just not. Roldy says, sorry I'm late, but trying to pay homeless women to be in my OnlyFans. What's up, Roldy? I'll say Marcus Nispel was a better match for that movie than he was for the Friday remake. Because the Friday remake just looks like a fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. Like, in that vein. It's kind of a shame. Sean says, last few TCMs made me want to pull my eyes out. Jess says, haven't liked a TCM movie since 03. Yeah. Dan asks Rolly, that's going. Rolly says, terrible. They have standards. Dan asked if I watched War Games. No, I didn't. I don't think I will. I don't know. I don't give a shit about NXT really. Like I watched the other week. I like fucking certain guys from there, but I don't know. Maybe now that it's not like fucking work rate nonsense and the Gargano's gone. Thank fuck. All the little vanilla midgets are on their way out. I think maybe I'll fucking start checking it out, but who knows? Jess says, I like Leatherface TCM3 a lot. Next Generation has grown on me. Is horrible fun. Jess says, Tommy Atkins versus Leatherface. I don't know. That might get me fucking to put money down on it. I don't know. Dan says, the women's War Games was fun. Yeah, I saw a lot of the fucking mouth breathers on Reddit. Were real pissy about that because that Cora Jade girl decided to go to the WWE and then, make real money than fucking hang out on YouTube for AEW. So. And of course, that little fucking stunted never was Brian Alvarez is fucking bitching about. I hate wrestling. At least as far as the internet's concerned. So. Sean says, Atkins versus Leatherface. I'm going to direct it. Dan says, Cora Jade is only 20 and has tons of potential. Yeah, and she ain't bad to look at either. So, that's cool. I might check that out, and I guess I've donated enough money to a certain set of world travelers. So I could probably get a hold of that with no problem. Could also get a paid Peacock subscription, I guess, now. Once eBay sends me my fucking money, anyway. That should be happening tomorrow or Wednesday, I guess. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out. Cause like, I'll be honest, I've not watched any of the fucking War Games matches from years past either. The first War Games match I've ever seen actually was the Blood and Guts match on AEW. And that was mostly really good until, there's a couple spots. There's where they lined up on either side of, either side of the two rings, and then they met in the middle where the sets of ropes are. So they're trying to fight with the ropes in between. That was dumb. And then, of course, the Jericho falling into the fucking cardboard was awful. But yeah, I'm sure it was cool because at Larry could fucking bleed, and it's you don't get yelled at, fined. Ben says Hatchet versus Leatherface would be cool. It might be alright. It'd be dumb fun. I don't really have a high opinion of the fucking Hatchet series either. 2 and 3 I like okay. The first one's kind of shitty, and then the Victor Crowley I couldn't finish. I got to the plane scene and shut it the fuck off. Ben says People's Choice Awards tomorrow. He's pumped. Are you pumped for that? I don't know. I never really dug. Like I liked the Nickelodeon fucking awards when I was a kid, but I was a fucking moron. 6, so I don't know. I like the Oscars are terrible. And you like the big ones. The People's Choice, I think, is a little more laid back. Is Nia Jax bitching on Twitter? What's her name? Fanene. Lena Fanene. Ben says, I saw you post. I think you posted on Instagram about this. Halloween Kills might win Best Drama. Yeah, because God forbid they put horror, in the fucking thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see where she's. I'm not gonna watch videos, so if she's not actually fucking. Yeah, I don't care. I really don't give a fuck about her one way or another. Like, I liked her when she first kind of fucking got called up to the main roster. And then she slowly got fucking, I don't know if she got a big head or what, but she got a much bigger body. But, well, Dan, that's good. Don't fucking, accost her for that. We need more motherfuckers in this day and age that'll spill the tea. It'll fucking go scorched earth on some fucking shit because you don't get shoot interviews I want enough people to get released or like that first round of worthwhile AEW releases or contract expiries. I can't wait. I hope that brings fucking Sean Oliver out of retirement. I really do because there's the shit that there has to be about Tony Khan. I can't wait to hear that. Sean says, I'm just happy Nia Jax was finally let go. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. But yeah, the further we get from most of these releases, they didn't get rid of anybody shocking outside of Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt was expensive and out of shape, frankly, towards the end with the Fiend. And, if he was a problem to work with backstage, that could very well just be WWE leaking shit to make him look bad or whatever. or to make them look less so. But I mean, any of those three, two of any of those three things is like, yeah, I get it. Like, I totally fucking could see getting rid of him. Braun Strowman's knees are fucking garbage. I think he had a leg injury that there's a lot of atrophy, I think, in one of his legs at this point. I don't know if that's something that can come back, if like the nerves can start firing again or whatever the fuck. Or however the fuck that works. You know, I don't know if that's reversible or what, but you know, and he smartly negotiated a huge contract when he kind of fucking had them over a barrel, you know. So again, I don't fucking fault them for letting him go, but like, who the fuck else did they lose? No one. I never said that before. And letting these little vanilla midgets, the Garganos, and I like Kyle O'Reilly, but Kyle O'Reilly, those fucking cats, Adam Cole's a scrawny little fuck. I could fucking knock him out with one hand, tied behind my back. I have no doubt in that. And sorry, Dan, I know you'd like him, but he ain't that fucking good. He's not a good promo. He's fine in the ring, but he's not believable. He looks like a little fucking dork. You know, like he could work a fine enough match. He's not awful, but just like they didn't lose anything with fucking any of these guys. Like, and like this idea that they're heartless. There's a pandemic. Well, yeah, the people they let go fucking spring of 2020. That ain't a good look. But anyone that they've released after that fucking batch, go fuck yourself. You know, this country anyway is as open as it's going to get for a long time, I fear. So there's places to work and make money. If you should be making money, listen, I mean, hey, maybe you're not good enough to do this full time. Maybe you need to do something else, you know, I don't know, but yeah, she is related to The Rock. Ruby Riott, they did let Ruby Riott go. Ember Moon, okay, so I missed a couple, but you know, I mean, they let Ruby Riott go. That's just like, those are two releases that didn't have any room for them, you know. So frankly, those releases were a good thing because now they can go to Impact or AEW or NWA or wherever the fuck, Ring of Honor before that shut down, and try to fucking make a name and become the top fucking person there and maybe go back one day. Or not. Who fucking knows? But for them to sit, I fucking hated seeing Ruby Riott just kind of sit around, you know. Like, they were fucking, the big criticism there was like, you couldn't even put fucking the Riot Squad, you know, in the tag division full time and let them have the belts and run of it. You give the belts to fucking Natalya and fucking Snuka's daughter, or Tamina. Not a good look. Ben says, I was kind of shocked on Cross and Keith Lee. They just called them up and gave them a new contract. Why do that when you're just going to fire them? Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not saying they're not at fault or they're not making dumb decisions, but at the same time, Karrion Kross ain't it. You know, I mean, he's fine. I mean, the best part about his gimmick was fucking Scarlett, and they never even bothered to fucking bring her up, you know. And if they're fucking anti-vax, then, well, that's on them. Again, as I've said, I don't want to fucking harp on the vaccine thing. Get it, don't get it, but if you're going to lose your job over it, then fucking, you know that. You know, that's a touring company. It's just like with the NFL. Like, they're going from fucking city to city, state to state, or whatever, and potentially into foreign markets again, into Canada. Before they had a Canadian tour they just canceled, but you can't get into Canada unless you're vaccinated. I don't believe. I'm positive that you can't really go anywhere if you're not. You know, at this point, so that's the risk you fucking take. I mean, Keith Lee. Everything I've seen, like, look, on the indies, yeah, maybe he was fine. I don't know. I don't care. I liked him in NXT, but it's a guy that came up getting to do whatever he wanted at all times, to be able to have creative freedom. Some people can't fucking collaborate and be part of a team and some give and take. And that's why Bray Wyatt fucking went where he did. I don't care. Keith Lee's fine. I hate it. I think he cuts a fucking dog shit promo at fucking. But he's like Beast from X-Men. Yeah, is he? Who cares? That's fucking lame. I just don't care. Some Reggie homegrown, huh, Styles? Right? Well, Ben, maybe they did, but that also means that they're going to give them more money. All right, well, you got to sit out 90 days. And listen, let's not pretend that they're doing the 90-day thing because they're scared of AEW. That's why these fucking firings have happened, because they realize that Tony doesn't know what he's doing. Even with CM Punk and Bryan Danielson, they haven't moved the needle in a positive direction. And Dan, that's not true. It's just not. But so I don't know. It ain't any good. And Dan says Ruby's one of his favorite people to watch in AEW. Mine too. I think she's fantastic. They need to give Tamina fucking Jimmy Snuka's life sentence. Brian says I got thrown out of a Ring of Honor show. That's funny. And Sean's going to AEW. Well, I hope they don't make you fucking job to the Young Bucks, but they will. Oh no, he broke up with Velvet. Well, Styles, this is kind of what he makes fun of nowadays. He's been sucking fucking Bryan Danielson and CM Punk off a little too hard, but this is all kind of what he's doing anyway. But I don't know. All right, Billy. He says, night, guys. I got to winter prep some cars no one is paying me for. Fuck, dude. Well, good night, Billy. I'm about to get out of here myself. Bills game's on. I don't want to miss any more of it than I have. Dan says, don't work too hard. Oh, fuck it, Ben. I never made a new Chiron thing. Shit. Fucking totally forgot about it. Oops. And I thank my patrons, Big Crack Rock, Christian Hannah Horror, S'mores Indoors, Nick Redza, Jay the Stingray, Jess Graham, Org 145626, Daniel Shine, Lord Dixon, Mr. Bombastic, Retrocact, The Daily Ghost, Slaughterport, Ben Yukonevich, Brian Trask, Jester8082, and Mr. Ben Grimm. If you want to be a patron, get a small amount of extra bonus content. Extra bonus content? Maybe just bonus content. It's not extra. Fuck you, Brian. Go to patreon.com/offthegrill podcast. Merch at offthegrill.store. All kinds of good shit. I'm working on a couple other things. Hopefully they'll be around sooner than later. It's probably too late to get anything up there, so it'll be there for the holidays. But be that as it may, keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure I will show you no less than 50 times once it's up. Jess, we're going to go out on that. Thank you guys for being here. Billy, Jess, Brian, Dan, Holiday, Sean, Ben, Lauren, anyone I missed. I don't do it on purpose. Anyway, take care until next time. Don't forget, Iris loves you.